If you're looking for the answers, I still don't have them. But what I do have is a particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people who mislead, misinform, or misrepresent the sports card industry. So if you don't do that, I'll let it go. But if you do, I'm going to talk about you. Welcome back to another episode of the Sports Card Investigator Show. My name is Andy, and I am your privileged and humble host. So before we start, take a look at this.
So that's it for tonight. I just wanted to do that. And again, Andy, this is totally not anything personal towards you. Again, I don't know you. So I just, again, wanted to provide a counterpoint to the things that you said in your video. And sorry, I won't see you at the National, but maybe some other time.
So for those of you who do not know, that is Mike, baseball collector, also part of the highly successful Bench Clear Media YouTube channel. Mike and his group provide great information, great content, and they're really entertaining. More on that a bit later. But in another example of all good things come to those who wait, I have fantastic news, not just for Mike, but for everybody. No need to be sorry any longer, Mike. I am absolutely thrilled to announce that my team and me will be gracing the National Sports Card Show at Rosemont in July. Wow, that's some news. But hold on. Hold on to your slabs because I've got another exciting announcement. It is my plan to make an appearance at none other than Mike's legendary YouTube content creator get-together. Mark your calendars for Thursday, July 27th at 7 p.m. Embassy Suites, conveniently located right across from the convention center. It's going to be great. Check out Mike's video entitled Big Announcements, the National and Hobby Palooza. Speaking of Hobby Palooza, my invite must have been missed or gotten lost somewhere, but I digress. So now that the word is out about my team and me attending the National, as you could probably guess, our schedule is filling up quickly. But hey, do not worry, not for a second. I am making a solemn promise. Tyler, clear our schedule for an hour at least. I will make a solemn promise to all of you, especially Mike, that I will move mountains, I will bend time, which is apropos and right at this very moment. Even though you may not realize it, we are in the midst of a continuous content loop. See what I did there, Carlos? But I will do whatever it takes to make this happen. My top priority is to swing by, shake hands with the legendary Mike himself, as well as each and every one of you fantastic folks that will be attending this great shindig. Now, for those of you who are new to the channel, or maybe not as been here for a long time, you may be confused and be thinking, what the heck are you talking about, Andy? Okay, you're going to Mike's party, whoop-de-doo, eat a cookie, but who cares? So let me fill you guys in. Let's take a quick ride down memory lane. All right, picture this. A clickbait title that had the sports card world buzzing, followed by an explosive reaction video, and then another reaction video to a reaction video. And the chain of events that followed changed the course of my, or should I say our humble channel forever. And it all started with the now infamous video titled, Why the Sports Card Show is Not Worth Attending. And I know what you're thinking, how dare you? How dare you? Sacrilege! But let me set the record straight right off the bat. This title, which I wish I could take credit for, was masterfully crafted clickbait. A stroke of genius designed to grab attention, and attention it did. In reality, the video was about why the National Sports Card Show wasn't worth attending for me personally. But let's be honest, it's YouTube. Who has the patience to watch a whole video or even the first minute? But little did I know that my video would run through the sports card community like a rumor at a high school prom. And it would catch the eye, or should I say, ire of certain people in our hobby. When one person in particular was not a happy camper. He got triggered, it seemed. It was like I literally rained on his parade. So enter Mike, baseball collector, the epitome of passion, devotion, and although I'm not a psychologist, I would say borderline obsession when it comes to the National Sports Card Show.
It is that time of year again. We are in mid-May, and it is time to start talking about the show, the National. I am giddy about talking about it every year. I never get tired of talking about it. It's one of my favorite events in the hobby, just because of what it means. And I've got my countdown going on my phone. We are now 71 hours, 71 days, 16 hours, 14 minutes, 25, 24 until I land in Chicago.
And good for Mike. He is a passionate guy when it comes to the National Sports Card Show. But let's just say he took that clickbait and ran with it. And that, my friends, was the turning point for my little channel. Mike's reaction video to my video was like a shot of boy, that's hard to say. It was like a shot of adrenaline straight to my subscriber count. The algorithm activated like a slot machine jackpot in Vegas. The exposure was mind-blowing to me. At first I was like, oh my God, what have I done? I am now the hobby pariah, the most hated sports card made, the most hated man sports cards. But then something happened. I did a follow-up video and addressed a lot of the comments and criticism on Mike's and mine videos. And amazingly, I found myself catapulted into this whirlwind of friendships and incredible content creators and collectors. I mean, let's give credit where credit is due. I have to thank Mike. I had the pleasure of crossing paths because of Mike's interactions. What Mike did, I had the pleasure of crossing paths with the legendary Pepino Man, the incomparable Wesker Griff, and the great Filmington, as well as many, many others. So here we are. Here we are, Mike, the moment we've all been waiting for, at least I have, 2+ years in the making. Consider this my humble gesture of gratitude, a token of appreciation for the unintentional support you've provided to my channel over the past few years. Not to mention being a muse for some great content. All right, I get it. I could practically hear the wheels turning in your guys' heads. Andy, what's the deal here? What's the sudden change of heart? First, retail sports card aren't so bad, and now you're jumping on the National Sports Card Show bandwagon? Are you going full hypocrite on us? I was thinking of Tropic Thunder. Full hypocrite? Nah, but I get it. It's a national question to ask. Question my motives. Of course, call me out. It seems like I'm a hypocrite. It's fair, but trust me when I say I do have a valid explanation, and you guys can judge that. Simply put, circumstances have changed. Something significant, not to mention just wonderful, happened. Tyler is back. Tyler is back from the West Coast, and that has sparked a renewed sense of excitement and enthusiasm within our team. We had long discussions, and we ultimately decided that attending the National Card Show would be a fun thing to do. And maybe a chance to produce some great content. Hey, if we're there, we might as well share it with you guys. But this trip is not going to make us money. It's not why we're going. On the contrary, it's going to cost me a pretty penny, but that's on me. That's okay. It's not going to affect me or put any stress on me financially. It's going to be great, affordable fun. And I get to spend time with my son and the rest of our team and meet some of you. And as corny as that sounds, it makes it worthwhile. Maybe Mike's onto something. In a recent episode, I emphasized the importance of cards being fun, a hobby, an escape, and that's precisely how we're approaching this adventure. The cards themselves are just part of the equation. Our primary goal here is to have a great time, maybe forge some new connections, share some unforgettable moments, and hey, maybe we'll have a special time at the Embassy Suite. Stay tuned. So who's going out there? Drop me a line in the comments. Are there any get-togethers, any specific trade nights, any events that you guys want me to attend or think it's something that I should definitely check out while I'm there? I can't promise, but I'll do my best to go and attend as many events as I possibly can. And if you're going and you happen to see me, take the time to say hello. I would love that, because I am appreciative of each and every one of you for the support that you give to me and Tyler and everyone involved with our channel. And before I go, all kidding aside with Mike, I actually am looking forward to meeting Mike, shaking his hand, talking to him a little bit. If you need some advice on the National and you want a great guide on the National, check out Mike's channel, Mike Baseball Collector and Bench Clear Media. He does it with those back pages. I think Eric, all kidding aside, that's a wealth of information. So prepare yourself. That's a great way to do it. So that's all we got today. Another great episode of the Sports Card Investigators Show. If you like what you see, hit the like, hit the subscribe. See, Mike, I put it at the end now instead of the front, but you know, what are we going to do? Hit the like, hit the subscribe. If you don't like what you see, impossible, hit it anyway. And until next time, take care.